is good, y'all? Before we get into this episode, a very special episode, I just have to take a second to acknowledge the fact that we are less than 10 subscribers away from hitting 1,000. And I truly, from the bottom of my heart, cannot thank each and every one of you enough for your support. You know, never would I have envisioned us reaching 1,000 subs this fast, if at all, really. And I'm just super hyped to reach the 4-digit sub count and to also just see where we continue taking the channel. You know, I'm very excited for the future and I can't wait for you guys to be there with me. Starting off with a pretty cool milestone, I would say. Our first 100 birds nests. And also got 17,000 willow logs banked. Out here with the boys. They're out here trying to spawn forestry events. I just need my logs. But man, I love when they come through. Trying to help me get through this. I literally cannot wait to be done woodcutting and fletching. I didn't even start fletching yet. And I'm just so ready to be done with it. We need like 11,000 more willows. We need 28,000, a little over 28,000. And we're going to wrap that up. And then we're going to roll our next chunk finally. Next time you guys want to laugh at someone who gets 13,000 XP an hour with their bronze axe with almost 80 woodcutting at willow trees, just think about how it's going to make them feel. Blue. Dude. Unbelievable. And then, of course, this man gets a red egg right in front of my face. 2 people had just walked past me. And I think one of them was showing the other one, like, around town or something, like he was a new player. And he referred to Catherby as the great and glorious fishing town. Like, I couldn't have said it any better myself. And there is 18,000 willows, only 10,000 left. My brother Parky coming through again, man. The second bond that you've given me, bro. The second one. That's about a month of membership you've supplied me, man. Like, you've single-handedly paid for like 1/7 of our journey so far. Thank you, my man. Mr. Freaky hooking me up with the last lamp for 17 hunter, bro. We can now catch baby implings. If we get that wheat field in the White Wolf Mountain chunk, we can start hunter. Like, that has the potential to be very exciting for the account. There is 19,000 willow logs banked. And we got level 78 woodcutting coming in. And we're only going to need 81 anyway. I think about 50 logs after we get 81 will be done. So we are getting closer. And there is 20,000 willow logs banked. And level 79 woodcutting. Just 2 levels away now. I cannot even begin to tell you guys how excited I am that we only have 150 more of these godforsaken logs until I don't have to chop anymore, because I'm so over it, dude. This took months off my life, man. I'm so ready to be done. This is how you know I love you guys, because I legit just cut like 2 minutes out of this clip of me standing here just like that trying to get this one log for 81 woodcutting. It legit took me like almost 3 minutes to get that one log, bro. I am so done with this. We only have like 50 more logs to cut. I'm like, I'd want to burn my bronze. Like, I want to just have a bonfire and burn it in front of everybody. The moment that we've literally all been waiting for. Our last willow log. There it is. We're done. We are done woodcutting. We got to fletch them all now, but that's the easy part, man. We got the hard part out of the way. I I have no words. I have no words. It is time to camp the bank for a few days and just grind this out. Alright guys, look, we got 42. We can make a willow shield. We're done. And bro, Austin, get back on Fortnite. Please, we miss you, bro. Yo, our first shield on Dr. P. The willow shield. That thing's clean. Yes, sir. Level 45 fletching. And level 50 fletching. Boy, it would be nice to have maples right now. Nah, this man just pulled up and gave me 2 phoenix crossbows. Oh yeah. Nah, we look fresh. Like, I know this thing sucks, but I don't care because I don't have access to it. There is 60 fletching. No big unlocks. Just addy arrows. Yeah, but 15 more. Bro, we're breezing through these. Man, this is so fast. I love it. This one is for my dear friend, Dustin, aka Limp 2-inch. There you go, buddy. Another farming level. I can now grow barley. You're welcome. And 600 total. So, dope. Love you, bud. Level 65 fletching. This is a big one. You short bows. I don't have bowstring yet. I have flax, but I can't spin it. So I can't make it. But, you know, we got some chunks around us that we will have access to bowstring soon. Missed it by an inventory, but that is the halfway point. Level 69 fletching. We can now make the rune crossbow. And I hope that one day soon we are able to make that. Dr. P just unlocked infinite wealth. The U longbow has officially been unlocked. Alright, I had to come over here. We just got 72 fletching. Had to make the U shield. We've made the U shield on Dr. Pepper. Oh man. Now that is a shield right there. It's freaking beautiful. Do you see how good we would look with a pet behind us, bro? We are here. We made it. Got the boys with me. We got 75 fletching incoming. This was a long time coming, man. Almost 8 months ago, we started this journey. And we're finally gonna roll a chunk for the second time ever. Like, for real, I can't even begin to tell you guys how long I've been waiting for this. My God. And ironically, I don't even have any feathers to make the rune arrow right now. So we're gonna continue on as if I did. And the moment we get a wise old man, a maze random, we get feathers from it, I will make them and we can complete it for good. But I mean, we got a U shield, we're good. Like, this chunk is done. So we've got 10 potential chunks that we could be rolling right now. And there's definitely some that I'm hoping I roll more than others. And others that I'm literally hoping I don't roll, like, ever. So let's break some of them down. So the only reason why I think the Fight Arena chunk would be cool would be to potentially get the first quest done on Dr. Pepper. I'm not 100% sure if the entire quest is done within the confines of this chunk, but if it is, that definitely makes it one that I would love to do. Port Sarim Jail, I think, speaks for itself pretty much because it's just below unlocking Port Sarim, the fishing shop, the magic shop, potentially Zaya, like you name it. It sucks that the charter ship doesn't directly go into Port Sarim, but being right underneath it, definitely worth it to me. White Wolf Mountain is a cool one because it unlocks an entirely new kind of grind for the account that we haven't really had before, which, you know, obviously being Hunter, just the long list of items and loot that we would be getting from all the various kinds of implings, all the way up to 89 lucky implings, just like how Verf did. Like, you know, that task would get passed right on to us. Lastly, Hazelmere's house is a cool one. It gets me pretty close to Yanil, and, you know, having the Magic Guild in there, the Hunter shop, and everything else in there, I think that would be a cool one too. Just a city that I don't really spend a lot of time in. Alright, we got our chunk picker ready. We got our 10 possible chunks. Let's see what we get. Okay. The Sorcerer's Tower, the Magic Trees, the Flax Field. More woodcutting and fletching, bro. Oh man. Well, as far as tasks go, there really aren't a lot. Fire making cape's out of the question. Chopping a magic log, I can already do it. 2 easy diary tasks, you know, collecting 5 flax from the flax field, and then talking to Sherlock. Like, those are easy. To consolidate for not getting the fire making cape, I'll probably do something like burn a magic log. You know, I think that's fair. Get those 15 fire making levels, and then possibly fletch a magic shield, but we'll talk a little more about that later for sure. In the meantime, we are gonna go check out the new chunk number 10805, home of the Flax Field, home of the Sorcerer's Tower, home of Sherlock, the fire making cape, and luckily for us, another long ass fletching grind. Let us add our new chunk to the region locker plugin, and there we have it. It is not shadowed out anymore. We have free reign. It's always nice to see the map open up a little bit. It has been a long time, almost 6 months. That's crazy. There's one task done already. Let us go pick 5 flax as well. And we're already like halfway done with the chunk. I love it. And there we go. Another easy task done. Alright, got some unicorns over here. That's a first. Just unlocked a Herblore secondary. And we have found the magic trees. Dude, cutting these and having to run to the Catherby bank every time, like, seriously? Well, met a wizard upstairs. He can't really help me, I can't help him. I do not have anything required to do the scorpion catcher quest, but I do have the woodcutting level to chop a magic tree, so let's see how long this takes us. I mean, I probably cut like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes out of this already. Literally books. 2 years later, like SpongeBob freaking narrator voice. So I actually lost this part of the audio, so I'm going over it after the fact. But I was streaming this, and I had the boys in there, and we were all like, we were all talking the whole time, and they were all telling me to re-roll. They were all telling me to roll a new chunk. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Right on cue, our magic log. Just hear me out for a second. I thought this over for a little while, and I think I've come up with a solution that will make everybody happy, will make me happy, and hopefully will make you guys happy as you watch what I'm about to tell you. So I've decided to have the goals of this chunk combined with whatever chunk we roll next. So we are going to roll another chunk. I'm not going to allow it to be one that's adjacent to this one. So it'll be one of the other 9 that we were originally able to roll. And I hope that you guys will find this to be fair. I think it's fair, and I'm going to break it down a little more after we roll the next chunk when we see what all of our next goals are. Whew. I mean, this is the moment of truth here. We got the other 9 chunks. What's it gonna be? White Wolf Mountain. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this was at the top of my list. Oh my god. Yo, we finally have some fun SHIT to do. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see what we have to do in here. So, first, we're looking at wielding a mithril weapon, which, luckily enough for us, of course, we got the mithril skim from the mystery box, so I don't have to wait until we can kill ice giants to do that one. Can check that one off now. I've got our 2 skill capes backlogged for the future. Black kite shield from ice giants, mithril mace from ice giants. I still need the mithril mace because it is the prayer beson slot. Ice gloves. There's our magic shield. It says I can start the fishing contest. I do have access to talking to the dwarf on the Catherby side, and then obtaining the long bone and the curved bone. What the chunk picker website fails to mention, however, is I have access to Puro, and that means we need to get 89 Hunter to catch a lucky impling, bro. I have never caught a lucky impling in my life. Nah, man, this dude's name is Washington, bro. That's crazy. Look, we found our little portal. I got Adrian with me. Limp's coming. About to go catch some implings for the first time, man. About to talk to Elnock. About to give me my net. Some jars. We already have the hunter level to start catching young implings, so I'm very excited about that, and I cannot wait to break it all down and tell you why, because I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be excited to catch young implings, like a lot of them. Looking at this list right here, these are only a couple of the things that we have to do. These are the skill tasks, so we changed the rules around a little bit, but again, I think these are fair, and I think you guys will too. 75 fire making to burn a magic log, 87 fletching to fletch the magic shield, and then 89 hunter to catch a lucky impling. I remember in that Verf video, it said he caught about 200,000 implings, so I'm assuming I'm going to catch around the same, if not the same amount. And as far as the fire making grind goes, if I decide to cut willows, it'll be about 10,000. If I decide to cut yews, it would be just under 5,000. And then for the fletching grind, about 37,000 yew logs. And I say yew logs because I'm expecting an axe upgrade immediately. And it's all thanks to the young impling. He has the steel axe on his drop table at a 1 in 10 chance, and that is such an underrated pickup for me right now, because that gives me an immediate 200% more successful chance of chopping a log. And what we've been dealing with the bronze axe for all these months, like, I'm so ready for an upgrade like this. And they have a bowstring drop, like a 1 out of 10 bowstring drop. First of all, that's my magic short bow, and any other bowstring I get, like out of all the young implings I'm gonna catch in Dr. P's career, is one less log that I have to chop. And I even have an idea for this mithril bar, so hear me out, because it could get a little crazy. So we have 4 drops that we need to get from ice giants, but I can't kill them until I get a few other things knocked out first. So I just wanted to touch on the 4 drops that I needed from these really quick before I talk about the plan to actually acquire them. The mithril mace and the black kite shield, and then of course the long bone and the curved bone. The plan is basically as follows. Loot enough essence implings to basically get my magic level up to 33 so that I can use the telegraph spell, because that'll be the only way that I can loot my ice giant kills. And to do this, I want to get my fletching at least to 80 so that I could use the magic short bow. And then from young implings, they have a mithril bar drop, which could potentially be used to make a mithril axe if I feel that the steel axe is not sufficient enough. That would take just under 7,000 nature runes though, because I would have to superheat the whole entire way. I don't have access to a furnace, but I do have anvils in Port Khazard, so I could always use those bars as well. So I might really only need about half of that, because I'd be getting XP for the bar itself using the hammer on the anvil. So that could actually potentially, that could have just sliced the grind in half now that I'm thinking about it out loud. And of course, last but not least, we have to get the ice gloves. And no, you don't need to have started the hero's quest to get them. I am going to call it here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am honestly so excited about the grinds that we unlocked today, and I cannot wait to get into it.